Hi folks, I had been doing these videos last year for Record Store Day, and I wanted to do them for last Black Friday also, but I just couldn't carve out the time. But we're back. We're going to highlight some releases for Record Store Day 2026. I'll talk a little bit about them. I wanted to highlight three pretty high-profile releases that are coming out in a couple weeks. There's going to be a couple more super, super high profile, high demand titles that we don't have in yet. I'll talk about those on another video. Those are the ones that I think are going to be the toughies, the tough ones to get this year, which is kind of a bummer because they're kind of some cool ones. But we'll get to that at another video. Right now, we got to start with this one. Tons of people are going to be after it. Luckily, I think there's going to be a decent amount to go around. So if you're going to be after the Taylor Swift, Elizabeth Taylor 7-inch, we should have you covered. I'm hoping that we're going to have enough to get us at least into the afternoon, if not all day. So I don't like to tell. Anytime anyone messages me, I tell them straight out. I never like to tell people when to get there because I never want to tell them too early and have them sitting there for no reason. I never want to tell them too late and have them miss their release. But my gentle what's a good way to put it? My it's not a recommendation. It's I think you'll be all right, but I can't promise you. So if you need it, try and get here early. If you'll pick it up if it's there, then I think we'll probably have you covered too. But anyway, this is Elizabeth Taylor. It has an alternate version on the B side. It's on violet glitter vinyl. I don't know how many were pressed. I don't think that was made public, just like the Fortnite single. Never really got announced as to how many there were until way after the fact. But that's it. We'll have it. We'll have it. Let me set your mind at ease. We will have it. The next one is, I think this is, people are starting to recognize and realize what this is. When I went through the list, I had no idea until somebody mentioned it during our customer requests, because I think they might have even said the Slipknot thing. And I'm like, what Slipknot thing? Look outside your window is Corey Taylor, Jim Root, Sid Wilson, and Sean Clown from Slipknot. They recorded this album in the downtime, in the sessions when they were recording All Hope Is Gone. I don't know what this sounds like. I don't think it sounds like Slipknot, but I'm not entirely sure. I wanted to check it out to see what it sounded like, but I guess it's not streaming anywhere. I don't know if it was ever leaked or if this is like the first time people are going to be hearing it. I don't know. I don't know what to expect. So I'm actually kind of excited about this, even though I'm not a huge Slipknot fan. I like the first album. Iowa's okay too, but I'm not a diehard. But I'm interested in this because even the imagery on the back of the jacket, it's very not Slipknot-y. Is that a good way to put it? This doesn't look like a Slipknot album, so I'm interested. I haven't even checked, like I said, to see if it was leaked anywhere, if I could really hear it. But I know it wasn't on streaming when I checked, so. It's on splatter vinyl. It's limited to 2,300 copies. At first, it seemed like we were going to get cut back hard on this, but I think we were able to get allocated a few more copies. I think we're going to be sitting pretty good for this. But as always, I mean, I never know what we're going to walk into on Record Store Day. Sometimes we sell out of things that I thought we were going to be good on, in the first couple hours. Sometimes things I thought we were going to sell out of instantly sit there until 5 o'clock in the evening. I never know. So if you're after this, I would say try and get here early-ish. We will have a bunch of copies, thankfully, but I don't know how it's going to go. And of course, if you want to share any information about like I kind of want it to be a little bit of a surprise for me. But if you want to share any information in the comments about what that sounds like, if you've heard it, I don't know if anyone's heard it, or if it's, something that leaked and it's kind of like a fan secret or something. And of course, the Bruce Springsteen live performance from Asbury Park. This was from the See Here Now show. This is actually, I haven't even listened to this show yet, so I am pretty stoked on this. This See Here Now, I felt like some of the headliners were like custom built for me that year. It was Springsteen, it was Gaslight Anthem, and it was Trey from Fish. And I didn't go though. I can't, like, it's so many people and it gets so packed and it gets so crazy, and you have to like first, I'm sure like the Bruce people were like up at the stage like camping out all day, and I just don't have the energy to deal with that. For a good spot. We were lucky to see him twice with our friends at one of the MetLife shows recently with the E-Street Band, and also Springsteen on Broadway, which was actually a pretty harrowing tale. We got there, but it was it was a whole thing. We got like stuck outside the tunnel and didn't get there for the first night, and the tickets were not cheap, and we ended up having to buy them again. It's probably not something I'd ever do again. Well, I mean, if I could get to the show, it was. One day I'll tell the story in all its detail. It was an expensive and it was an experience. I'll leave it at that. But of course, it was a great show. Yeah, there's the track list. Pretty much all heavy hitters, as you would expect from a festival show. I believe this is a 5 LP set. I'm still working on our pricing, but I think it runs about $100. 100, 120. Let me pull it up real quick so I'm not giving you misinformation. But I am going to. I'm working on putting all our pricing up. Yeah, it's $100. I'm working on putting all our pricing up for all the Record Store Day stuff. So if you want a sneak peek at that, it's up on our website there's a little Record Store Day 2026 category at the top of the page. You can see I'm about a little more than halfway done doing all our pricing and what we're anticipating having. It's not perfect because we don't know. We're still getting shipments. I don't know how many we're getting of some things. We got cut back on some, as I was saying earlier, some very high profile, high demand stuff. I don't feel great about it. But it is what it is. I mean, these are limited releases, and there's thousands of stores participating, so of course it's going to have to get divvied up across the nation. So I'll talk more about those releases at another time. I will be doing a couple other videos in the mix as we run up for, it's sneaking up, less than 2 weeks away. But I'll do some more videos. I'm going to try and do one a day because there's a lot of releases. So if I do a highlight of a few a day, there's plenty of stuff to talk about. There's the Ween. I mean, we're still not sure where we're going to sit with that. We're the Freeman, which is Ween related. Those are ones that I'm not sure how many we're going to get. I mean, there's just tons of stuff, and I know everyone wants to know how we're sitting on them. So, all right. Well, that'll be it for today. I hope everyone gets what they're after. If you have any specific questions about Record Store Day releases, whether we're getting something, how many we're getting of something, we're trying not to disclose exact numbers because things change in between. We could get more allocated. Things could not get shipped in time. I mean, so I never like to give exact numbers. But I will tell you how we're sitting on some stuff, and so this stuff I think we did good with. They came early, we got a bunch. I think we'll be all right. There's others that, again, we'll talk about in future videos, but there's also, I mean, there's tons of stuff that we didn't get a lot of requests for that I ordered some anyway because I think people will be interested in the list. There's a lot of titles, so it's easy to gloss over things. I tell people all the time, I look over the list 3 or 4 times, and then it's not until I sit down to place our orders that I realize how many things I totally missed that I'm actually interested in. So that'll be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Again, feel free to reach out if you have any questions. If you want to talk about, look outside your window, drop it in the comments. If you're excited about something, you want to see it highlighted in a future video, specifically, let me know. Comments or message us on social media, Instagrams, where we're always the most active. So I'll talk to you. Thanks so much.